Why do bad photographers make so much money? Have you ever looked at some photography businesses and just gone, how are you making this much money? Your work sucks. Let's look into that. Now, one of the things that crops up regularly on my one-to-ones is people going, how is this person here making so much money? They suck. And when I look into it, there's normally a very good reason for it. So we're going to discuss those and hopefully this helps you out. Firstly, do they actually suck or do you just not know what's good? I'm going to use myself as an example here, which may come across a bit egotistical, but I'll qualify it with this. If you see the work on the screen right now and you say that work sucks, in the context of who my clients are, which is the key part to this, they think it's great. You have to remember, you're a photographer, you are not my client. I'm looking for art buyers, art directors and creative directors to look at my work, not fellow photographers. I'm not trying to impress you, I'm trying to impress them. A photograph that will impress the majority of photography enthusiasts is very different to what works great on a billboard. The person you're looking at, is their work actually brilliant for the people buying it? It's easy to look at a family portrait studio and go, that sucks, how they're making $500,000 a year. But when you dive into it, you go, well, actually, that's not what I like, but family portraits, that's what they're looking for. Are they actually photographers? Now, of course, they're using a camera for their business, otherwise this conversation wouldn't be happening, but there's a big difference between an artist photographer, fine art prints, a documentary photographer, a commercial photographer, and somebody who happens to use a camera as part of their work. Very different things. My mum uses a camera for her work. She's not a photographer. My partner uses a camera daily for her business. She is not a photographer. She makes a lot of money because of those photographs, but she's not a photographer. It could just be that it's a very different business model to yours. Their main focus may not be on the technical photography skill, but on something different. And it just appears that they're a photographer. And of course they are, but not in the way that we frame it. If you're watching this channel, you probably want your business model to rely on your work being brilliant. That's what I strive for. That's what I sell to you guys. That's what I'm trying to get you all on board with. I want to be booked because my work is the best. Not the fastest, not the cheapest, but the best. Although the ad campaigns are very well paying and getting a six-figure shoot's all very good and exciting, there are far easier ways to make more money within photography, which doesn't involve being very talented at what we do. There are hundreds of ways I could make more money than what I do right now with a camera. Just because they're making a lot of money doesn't mean it's comparable to what you're doing on your journey. And vice versa, just because your work's miles better than theirs doesn't mean you're going to make more than them. There are different business models. Hackshot photography, pretty darn straightforward, has the potential to be insanely lucrative once you scale it up. My photography, incredibly difficult to do, can't scale it. It is just me. I can't outsource my shoots because they're booking me, Scott, to do the photo shoot. So it's not as simple as just going, well, we'll go and grab somebody else to do it today so I can do a second job over there. Only I can do it. Same with the YouTube channel. The major downside to this business here is that I need to be present. That's not great because I only have so many hours in a day that I can work, and therefore there's a limit to my earnings. Now, the one I'd say is probably the biggest reason you see a bad photographer making a lot more money than you are and you think you're better than them is because you're misguided and you've misjudged how good you are and how bad they are. I know this because I did it myself. And I look back on it now because there's a photographer I used to look up to and think, my work's better than theirs. Why are they getting all the jobs? I look back at it now, my work was nowhere near theirs. Their work was really good. And back to point one, clients loved it. They also liked working with them. I was difficult to work with. They were easy to work with back then. I'm sure they're still easy now, but I'm easy to work with now as well. Your work is never as good as you think it is, and you can never see that until a few years later. Currently, I think my work's pretty darn good, and I know full well in 2027, I'll look back on my 2025 portfolio and go, that was a bit amateurish, wasn't it? It never ends. It's just a constant evolution of your work. You always think you're better than you are. You're always worse than you think you are, and other people are always better than you actually think they are. It's just the way we are, and that is why bad photographers make more money than they should.